My side. Now, I was messing with the truck today. See something a little different? I need to wash it, but I don't feel like pulling it over there and hooking the hose up. See how it's level now? It was the leveling valve. It was the leveling valve. Could you believe it was? It was the leveling valve. The leveling valve arm, which I made a video on Facebook. My leveling valve arm was bent. So now all we got to do is just replace this spring and that spring over there, or whatever. Here's the leveling valve back here, right there, or whatever. And yeah, my leveling valve was bent, so we got that squared away. I could run to Hope Mills right quick and pick up the springs, but I just don't feel like driving down there right now because I got to go to work in the morning. But we're gonna replace these springs on here. And they said when I called Fleet Pride, and they was like, man, if you're gonna replace a spring, you better just go ahead and replace both of them. Even my mechanic that's gonna do it, he said he said go ahead and get both of them, which I kind of knew that anyway. And new U-boats. I don't have U-boats, boats. So we're gonna replace the springs in them boats right there. But it's sitting level now. Like I said, it was the leveling valve. I ain't making this video too long. I just wanted to let y'all know that's what it was. It's kind of hot out here today, and I don't like being hot. But after we got the leveling valve straightened out, well, after I got the leveling valve straightened out, I called them. I called Fleet Pride, but Fleet Pride was like, well, they can get the parts, but you got to have the number. So, which I kind of guessed that anyway. I was just trying my luck, saying like maybe Fleet Pride already had maybe Fleet Pride already had the part number for the springs. You notice my spring, I got one big thick spring. See that? Because I got an airbag suspension. If you don't have an airbag suspension, you're gonna have like I think it's 3 springs. You're gonna have 2 or 3 springs if you don't got an airbag system on the front. I got an airbag system on the front. And I think this is a Henderson suspension. So, which is a good suspension. So we're gonna get this done. And then that's it, man. There's stuff that I be finding that I just want to fix. And the reason I want to fix, because everybody like, man, why don't you go and do this, that, or this? Because, man, when I'm done and I got everything passing where I know it's gonna pass, I'm gonna take this truck and hook to that trailer, and I'm going down here and get me a DOT inspection at the Lumberton office. Do what I know. You do what you do. So I'm going down there to get an inspection on my truck and on my trailer, so it could be on my CSA or whatever. So that's gonna be the last step. So when you see me hook my truck and my trailer up and headed to Lumberton to get the inspection or whatever, then you'll know. People say oh, you ain't got to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna do everything right on my truck. I'm not finna just people say, oh, you ain't got to do that and all that, none of this. And I'm gonna do it because, for one, what y'all have to understand about trucks, this is not for you guys that's already got your numbers. You know, you got your numbers, you've been driving for a while, it probably don't matter for you. But when you get a new number and you go down there and get that score and you pass it, you make sure everything right on your truck. You should know what to look for if you're a damn owner operator. Once you get all of that stuff squared away on your truck and you know it's gonna pass inspection, right? You go down there and get you an inspection. That helps on your insurance rates for your renewal. All right, it also shows brokers that your truck is safe, your trailer is safe. So I know what I'm doing. I don't listen to everybody that just, oh, that is, you felon because you don't know what you're talking about and you want to be a know-it-all and you want to consider me like a dummy, like, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. I know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. I've been driving trucks for 10 years. My father raised 16 kids off of his own trucks. So don't get up here talking to me like he don't know what he doing. I took my time. I bought the truck. I started the authority. I didn't jump out there. I let it age. Then when I get done, I'm going to go down here and get the DOTs to inspect it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm going to do. I ain't got nothing to do with what you do. You do it your way. If it works for you, then do it your way. But that's the way I'm doing it. I'm doing mine because you know why? It's mine. You know what I'm saying? But if you already got an aged authority, because what guys don't, they keep trying to block me. You notice that, right? You notice that. And now I'm connected to my Wi-Fi. And I got my service on. And I'm with AT&T. But you notice they keep trying to block my video. But like I was saying, when you get them good safety scores, and I learned this at Stevens too, when I started at Stevens. When they run them numbers, man, and that shit shows, because it's going to show up. So stop thinking that it don't show up, or, oh, all right, I'll be good. No, when you run them numbers, it's going to show up, my boy. It's going to show up. Trust me. It's going, just like the police put your driver license number in and everything pops up there with you and your criminal record. Well, that's your driver license numbers for your trucking. And when you punch that in, it's going to tell every time you got put out of service. It's going to tell everything. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to tell how many trailers you got, how many power units you got, if you're registered through the IRP office up there, which I am. So once I get everything done and I get the springs put on, that's it. And I'm going to hook my truck and I'm going to take my truck and my trailer and go down there and get it inspection on it. And then it's going to post on my shit. And I'll be able to pull it up when they do it. So I'll be able to come back home. Might not be that day, but maybe a day or two. I don't know how long it takes. But I'll be able to go in the house and pull it up and see where I got an inspection. Just like when they do, because a lot of y'all get stuff mixed up with DOT. They can do a driver inspector on you, meaning you got your license, they're valid, your medical, blah, blah, blah. If you got glasses or whatever, that's on the driver. That don't got nothing to do with the truck. So when they come up to you and say, man, well, yeah, we just doing a driver inspection, that's for you. That's for you. That don't got nothing to do with your trucking company. Now, when they come up and do something on your trucking company, then what they find or what they don't, that falls on you. But what they fall on you, when they do it on you, does not fall on your on that. That's on your driver license. So don't get it confused and think, no. It makes a difference, man. It makes a difference. You see them guys pulling them high dollar loads, and believe me, they got a clean driving record, and they fucking truck is, you know what I'm saying? They brake chambers work. They brakes are good. You know what I mean? And that's mainly what it is. You know what I mean? When they doing the inspection, that's what they looking for. Your brake chambers, brakes, and your lights, making sure all of that work. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just giving you advice, because I know a lot of y'all be bad mouthing, but I really be giving y'all some real life information and telling y'all, even though they try to make, I'm telling you what I know. I'm not guessing at this. I'm telling you what I know. Like when I was live on TikTok, and the guy that got his own truck, and he got another business that he used his truck for. I was like, well, tell me I'm lying. He was like, nah, you telling the truth. I know I'm telling the truth. You know, so people be wanting to rush you, man. When you go out there and you try to rush, man, fix the shit ain't really, the stuff out there ain't really paying like that anyway. Now I understand if you a lease driver, you with Prime, or you with Stevens Alliance Program, or you with what is it, SFI, and you with Snyder, and you with that, it don't comply to you because they're going to take care of the trucks. I'm talking about owner operators and owner operators only with their own MC and DOT number. Them guys I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you lease guys. I'm not dissing you lease guys, but you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So you have, and I'm not, now if you know your shit ain't right, do not be going down there to no fucking DOT office, because they're going to shut your stupid ass down. So don't get up here and say, well, he told me to. No, I said make sure your shit right. That's what I said. Make sure your shit right, and then you can go down there and just be like, you ain't got to be an asshole. Be like, hey, man, I just want an inspection on my truck. You know what I'm saying? Because if you remember, right, it probably been like 7 years ago. You remember they used to give you bonuses for that. So the guys was going in when they was driving for companies. They was taking the trucks in, getting pulling into the scale houses, asking for inspections to get that $100 bonus They was doing it, you know, because that bonus, that safety incentive bonus. Not now, because trucking fucked up now. They probably don't do it now, but I'm talking about probably about 6-7 years ago. Guys used to pull into the truck weigh station and be like, hey, I want to get an inspection on the truck or whatever. And then they would pass, they would take the inspection, turn it into the company, and then on that quarter, they would get however much that bonus was, $150, $200. Hell, someone was getting $300 just for passing that DOT inspection. Why do you think the companies was doing that? Because it keeps their score low where they can get that freight. That's why you hear a lot of guys talking about super ego and they can't get lows. It's because people don't trust them to pull their shit because or whatever they got going on. I don't know. I'm just telling you, so it works like that. So stop letting people, you know, rush you. Now I'm sitting here and I'm looking like my shit level now. You know what I'm saying? It's level because I took my time and I found the problem and then I fixed it. Sometimes you rush it, man, you overlook shit. And when you overlook shit, it come back and bite you in your ass. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna keep this video too long. But yeah, so for the guy that was saying that little dumb stuff on my TikTok, I'm like, man, whatever, dog. You know what I'm saying? He probably somebody sitting in his mama basement. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in his mama basement, you know, trolling people, trying to find stuff negative to talk about or whatever. And that's cool or whatever. But, you know, everybody just be like, oh, you should do this, you should do this, you should do it. Man, whatever. Everybody telling you something to do as far as going against what you're trying to do. Nobody telling you nothing about how to save money, what's gonna make you money, none of that. And then now, I just seen a video now where y'all guys out there tripping in the trucking industry. Y'all snitching on other drivers now. Oh, that video gonna go big. Y'all calling companies, which y'all been doing that. Y'all been doing that since Red Classic. Then I seen a video where y'all try to jump on old school, man. What y'all try to jump on old school for, man? I've been following old school for a long time. What y'all, I don't understand it, man. Because I done seen a lot of drivers from TikTok and well, not Facebook, because most of the people from Facebook, I seen a lot of people, stop trying to reconnect my service, man. Ain't nothing wrong with my service. I seen a lot of people from TikTok. I met a lot of people right up, because I told you I stay right around the corner from the truck stop, and I actually go there to the truck stop to get my food sometime. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know one of the ladies that work there used to be my neighbor. So I go to that truck stop and get my food all the time or whatever, because I actually know her. So I met a couple of guys from TikTok there. Why y'all be trying to fight other truck drivers, man? What's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all people, man? It's not the truck driver's fault that the market is fucked up, dude. It's not that, man. It's the Biden and his administrations, which I told y'all. And the other stuff, you know. It's just, there ain't no need to trying to blame the other guy. Because a man with this, we don't control nothing. A guy with 20 trucks, he don't control anything, man. Man, listen, he just a fucking a freight forwarder, if you want to call it, or transportation or whatever. That's the only thing he do. He doing the same thing you doing. You can't blame the truckers for the freight market. They don't control that stuff. It's shippers and brokers. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you can't blame the truckers for accepting cheap shit or, you know, maybe cutthroat in the rates or something like that. That's probably a trucker's fault right there. But everything else, man, y'all can't blame truckers for that shit. They ain't got no power over it. I took the day off because I ain't take the day off. I had to take the day off because my boss man had to put the truck in the shop because something going on with the selector range and the shift fork or some shit. Olive burn or something. They gonna change the top plate in it or whatever. And the transmission, which is not that expensive because it's a manual transmission like that one. When you get manual transmissions, shit not that expensive, right? But that's in the shop, so I'm driving somebody else's truck tomorrow, I think, because I haven't got a message saying that my truck was ready. I think my truck probably won't be ready till next week. But I'm still working for somebody. So people like, well, just do this. Nah, man, I'm just calling you. I'm just letting y'all know what I'm being told. Because if you listen to these people up here on this damn YouTube channel, your ass gonna end up broke. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna end up broke, or you're gonna end up mad one if you don't end up broke. You know, everything. Like I said, man, there's a couple of guys up here to give you a little bit of accurate information, but a lot of that shit on YouTube is fucking misleading as fuck. Not because it's because people don't know what the fuck they talking about. You know, it don't work like that. It really don't. You know what I'm saying? This shit does not work like that. When you're trying to be a owner operator, it's a different ball game. And box trucking, doing box trucking and doing semis, it's not the same. This shit with semis costs more money, and the insurance is higher, and the standards is higher. Yeah, when you get these guys telling me, yeah, man, I got my first load with a new authority, because you gotta know, like, they got a fucking box truck. You know what I'm saying? And now they're not even doing that shit no more. Because remember, Amazon was taking people, you gotta have 6 months experience to get with Amazon now. Like, so a lot of that shit is changing. So if you ask me, would you get into trucking right now? Fuck no. No. If you ask me, would you buy a truck right now because they going for cheap? Because the market fucked up. If you got the money setting aside and you can find a good truck, fuck yeah, I will buy it. If you plan on being in trucking, yeah, I will buy it. But trying to operate it right now, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Because you don't actually sit and wait. Because the demand right now for the drivers is not it. It's not it. You get what I'm saying? It's not it because the freight is slow. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. I could have burnt this shit. I don't even need it. Why the fuck did I put this in the truck? This is my old air filter. But it's not a real big demand on truckers right now. When you start seeing prime, when you're talking about big, it's Prime and Stevens Transport. Refrigerated. I think, hell, when I started, I think they said Stevens was the second biggest. So either Prime the biggest, or Stevens might be the biggest on the East Coast. I don't know about the West Coast, but for us from Texas back, that had it then. So when you see them guys up here talking something that loads ain't right, and man, that just, I don't know what to tell you, man, because that means people ain't eating or people can't afford food. So I don't know. I'm just going off the videos. I get these videos. I wake up videos from people that I don't even follow. I don't even know why the fuck I'm getting videos from Prime. I don't even fucking like Prime. You know what I mean? Not nothing to do with a driver. I just don't like Prime for my own reasons. Because I don't like Prime. I don't like Swift. I don't like TMC. And I don't like Warner. That's me. Hell no, I don't like Prime. I don't like Prime. Fuck no, I don't like Prime. But not because of drivers, because of my own reasons. That's why I don't like them. Because when they had all that old in-house recruiting shit when I was trying to get into trucking, their recruiter had said something to me that I didn't particularly like. All of them. And that's why I don't like them. So my homeboy, he started with TMC. I don't like TMC. Oh, no, it ain't got nothing to do with that. What the hell they got going on over there? Yeah, but yeah. So, nah, I don't like Prime. Prime, Warner, I can't fucking stand Swift. You know, I don't like companies that judge people off of their past. And at that time when I was trying to get into trucking, those was the ones. I don't like JB Hunt. Anybody that turned me down when I was trying to get into trucking because of my past or my record, even though I had stayed out of trouble and got the work history behind me and all of that stuff, and then they denied me and all of that shit, I don't fucking like them now. I like only companies that was willing to give me an opportunity, or that did. You know, like, that's why I like Stevens, because Stevens the one gave me an opportunity. They was like, man, fuck that shit, man. You got how much? I was like, yeah. They was like, oh, yeah, come on. Boom. even though I don't like Smith, Interstate, which they sold out to Creek. Even Creek, I like Creek. Creek and Schaefer. I never tried to get on with Snyder. I done had them send me shit in the mail when freight was good to come, work for them, but I never went. That's just my own personal thing. It don't got nothing to do with no driver though. It's just my own personal. I don't let people make me hate a company. You get what I'm saying? If I don't like a company, it's because the company did something to me or said something to me that I thought, even if it wasn't a recruiter. So it's like when the recruiter said the shit to me, it's like, well, if you got a motherfucker like that working for you, then I don't want to work for you. You see what I'm saying? And now I'm looking around now like, damn, I guess I was right, because y'all going through a lot of bullshit with a lot of these companies. You know what I'm saying? And when you got these companies that hire these people, that makes you think, when they just feel like they can say whatever to somebody, whatever. But then they're pointing a finger at you. Coca-Cola Red Classic, they actually got good benefits. I mean, good benefits, well, they did. I don't know what they got now. I didn't have a problem with them. I just didn't like the fucking people that worked there, because some of the people that worked there, they did whole shit. So I didn't like that. And I don't like micromanagement. I don't like shit like that. Don't get the fucking calling me and shit, trying to, get on my nerves and shit like that. And people like, well, why you say that? And you shouldn't say that, man. Fuck, I'm not you. You get what I'm saying? I'm not you. If I'm only gonna say something about a company if they do some fuck shit. You get what I'm saying? Hub Group. That's intermodal. Yeah, I got a Twit car, but then, when you're on an operator, you got to go get that scat shit or some shit, and I ain't really do no research into that. But yeah, you got Hub Group, and what is it? Evans? And then you got STI. All of them, they pulling all of that shit for them, and in my area or whatever. But I called and they was like, nah. Then I talked to this dude in Lumberton. He was like, you got your own tags for your truck? I was like, yeah, I got my own tags for my truck. He gave me a number to call. They was like, they won't take it on no more. So I just went and I'm just doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I got to beg nobody to work for them. You feel what I'm saying? I don't feel like people should have to beg people to work for them, to make them money. Why do I got to beg you to make you rich? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to beg you to make you rich. I got to beg you to make you rich. Nah, that shit don't sit right with me. You know what I mean? But I did get a couple of carrier packages today. I got to change my email. I got to get back onto the FMCSA portal and change my email. So I'm probably going to wait, because I plan on changing my number, because I got a lot of fraudulent ass people calling me. And the thing about it, well, when the woman did everything, she was like, well, you got to keep your... Here's another thing, too. You got to keep your shit on that portal got to match everything. You can't have different shit, because it's going to make you look like you're a fraudulent ass company. So when you change shit, you got to change it and make sure you change the other end, too. So, I got to do all of that, but I want to do it all at the same time, because I don't want people to think my shit fraudulent or whatever shit. But I mean, but I don't know what to say on that. It's just amazing to me that they do that shit. But okay, whatever. We passed that. We know what we got to do. We got our login information. I know how to get up there and change all of that shit. That's no problem. Because I want to get it away from... I want everything dealing with my truck to be with its own email, not having other shit coming to the email, and then you drive in and you miss something, and then it's 50 emails there and you done miss something that might be important. Hub Group. You talking about the container company, right? That's the only Hub Group I know. If you talking about that with the green containers out of China, Oh, yeah. Yeah. What, you a driver for them? They got company trucks. I know they do a lot of shit with owner operators. Because when I used to pull for Seabrook out of Florida, they used to be down there a lot. Seabrook. Something. SEA, some shit. Whatever the fuck that company was. There was a lot of hub group down there. I used to pull containers for interstate. They have driving intermodal and tanker. Oh, damn, dude. Damn, I didn't know that. You just taught me something new. Oh, you're a company driver. Damn, I ain't in company trucks. Shit. Well, hell, I didn't know Amazon had company trucks. I passed a damn Amazon truck. I was like, that's a fucking company truck. Amazon got company trucks. Like, damn. I didn't know that. Yeah, man, it's just slow right now. Man, I'm telling you that shit ain't. I'm telling you right now, shit ain't gonna start looking up until they kick Biden ass up out of there. So I don't care what you in. Biden is fucking up, and it's not gonna change. It ain't gonna change until Biden gone. When they get Biden out of there, that's everything will start back. You know what I mean? That's sad to say, but it's sad to say because people want to be like, well, I don't want neither one of them. You might not want me neither one of them, but you better get Biden the fuck up out of there. Biden down here worrying about the shooting that happened down here. What in the hell is you worried about the shooting that happened down here? All this fucked up shit going on in America. People ain't got no money. They making all these videos about the debt and people ain't able to pay their bills. They doing all these documentaries up here on this shit, and then you down here worrying about 6 cops or 8 cops who went to a man's house. For one, why the fuck that many cops going to pick up somebody for a warrant anyway? Okay, yeah, that part. And then you talking about something, oh yeah, he's speaking in on that. Man, fuck that. Shit, that shit don't even make sense sending that many motherfucking people down there to get one man. To get one man. It don't even make sense. It don't. I don't know what the fuck that came off of. I broke something. Anyways, yeah, it don't even make sense. But yeah, I've been up here too long. About to get off of here, go back in the house because it's hot. I'm supposed to do some work over here, but she got company, so I ain't going over there. And it get dark, I ain't doing it. I'm about to put my weed eater back in the barn, go my ass in the house. So yeah, that's all it is. So I'm just out here chilling. Thought I had locked my keys up in the damn truck, but I didn't. I need to go get another key made. I don't know nobody that make keys for trucks. But I need to get me a spare key made or whatever. I'm just happy to see the motherfucker sitting up level now, like, cause it used to be leaning. I was like, damn, fuck wrong with my damn truck? Motherfucker leaning. I was like, why the hell my truck leaning? But it ain't leaning now. It's right. The damn the rod for the leveling valve, put it in, bent that sucker back, and it straightened out. Now it's sitting up level now. Who the fuck bends a leveling valve on a damn truck? So I straightened out so the front level now. So that's good. Need to wash it, but it's too hot. You know, I like to be over there in the shade over there where I usually be sitting at on my lawnmower. And the reason I sit right there is because if I sit there, I got a direct sight of, let me show you. See, if I sit right there on my lawnmower, I got a direct view of the highway that's up there. Look far away, but it's not. See there? And that there will take you to Fayetteville or Raleigh. So, right there, that's 401. So, I be sitting so I can see there. And I see everybody that pass by. So, that's why I be sitting right there. I be sitting there drinking my little sodas or lemonade or tea or whatever, watching motherfuckers pass by. And there's a little small truck stop up the street there too, so I see trucks and stuff like that there. Plus, it's a rock hole over there, so I see a lot of them guys that come up out of there. But it's just a little too hot today for me. So I'm about to jump up over here. Y'all stay safe. And remember, it ain't gonna get better till the president get new. Yeah.